Hey guys, it's Cherry. So I had somebody comment on one of my videos asking, where do you get your CC? And this is a comment I get kind of a lot, so this is kind of just going to be a quick video breaking that down. If you look at the top here, I've got a bunch of tabs open, and these are going to be the main places that I personally look for custom content. And then also in the description, I'll link to like my own Tumblr blogs and stuff, where I reblog custom content that I download. So right here, Cherry CC Finds, this is one of my own tumblrs that I use to reblog custom content. Nothing special, just basic reblogging. And this is just anything I find, from hair dumps, more hair dumps. I was really looking for hairs this day. To lookbooks and anything like that. And then, honestly, if you just scroll through your homepage of Tumblr, or scroll through the Sims 4 CC tag, you can find a lot of stuff too, especially if you use it enough and really curate your algorithm. So if I scroll here, it's like, wow, I love this creator, I will probably download those shoes. Oh, I love this creator, I'll probably download that hair. And you know, just scrolling through those. And yeah, you can kind of scroll through my blog. It's not organized. I don't organize it. It kind of is just there, more so for my own convenience, in case I ever need to find something that I've used before. But yeah, and then here's some more. That's just the same thing, sorry. And then this Pinterest is something I just started using a little bit more recently to download custom content, because I was always like a die-hard Tumblr person, but after everybody was like, use Pinterest, it's the best, rah, 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 I caved. And I will show you kind of here. Like, what I do is just, I have a board, more ideas for this board. This is my Sims board, and you can just pin it, and then eventually, like this hair, I literally saw somebody on Twitter post them with this hairstyle. I have been wanting somebody to make it in The Sims. I open my Pinterest, right away I see it. So I'm going to go here, I'm going to visit the site, and I'm going to scroll until I can download it. And this site is also really good for this kind of stuff. I personally really like scrolling through them, because they just have a bunch of these kind of like master posts, which makes it really easy to find a bunch at once. So we're just gonna go through, and honestly, there's a lot of good stuff here, but all I'm downloading this time is this hair. And honestly, if you see a creator make something you like, and it's maybe their Patreon or their Tumblr or something, scroll through that Patreon or Tumblr, because you're probably gonna find more that you like. So I'm just gonna join this creator stuff, because right off the bat, I'm seeing stuff that I like. So you can scroll through that, and over here, I'm going to scroll through my sidebar and kind of just let you look through all the creators that I follow on Patreon. All absolutely amazing work. Everybody here, I have their stuff in my game. Probably tons of it. I never get just one thing from a CC creator. So yes, I will actually probably leave this tab open and get more later. I love downloading hairs. But yeah, Patreon, awesome. Or not Patreon. Well, yes, Patreon too, but Pinterest. My Pinterest that I use is like my own personal Pinterest, so it's not usually one that like I would share. But if there is interest in me sharing it, just let me know and I can add it in the description. I have like a ton of random stuff in it, but from alpha to Maxis Match, Maxis Mix, all of the above. I don't even use alpha CC, but sometimes I see it and I'm like, that's pretty cute. Maybe one day. And then CurseForge is kind of the one that everybody knows about. I personally don't really use CurseForge ever. There's maybe like 2 or 3 creators that I really like that tend to use CurseForge, but I feel like CurseForge is kind of where you go more so for build stuff, and I really don't use build CC like ever. Because when I build to share on the gallery, and or to like play with my own personal Sims, and I don't like having CC in my game when I play, except for like maybe some skin details or a little bit of clothing and hair. But I don't like running my game with a lot of CC when I'm actually playing. And then I also don't want to make a gallery build and then share it with CC and then nobody be able to use it. So, but yeah, there is obviously lots of stuff here. I know this creator here, QICC, I can't think of what that stands. I can't think of their full name. I think it's Quirky Introvert CC. I think that's what their name. Oh yes, it says it right there. Their stuff is really good. There's honestly plenty of good stuff on here. And then also another good one is gonna be the Sims resource, which if you've been playing The Sims for a while, you know about the Sims resource. They've got everything on there. Let me just pull it up quick. Okay, so here we are on the front page of the Sims resource. I feel like the Sims resource is also one of those that's better for alpha content and build content, but if you're an alpha creator or alpha simmer, absolutely the place for you. I like alpha clothing, but I don't really like alpha hair or skin details just because I use Maxis Match skins, so using alpha skin details doesn't really work, and I just don't always love the way alpha hairs look with some Sims. But love alpha clothing, and I love getting jewelry on here because in my opinion this is going to be one of the best places to find jewelry, because like there's so many good like necklaces, earrings, all that kind of stuff on here. And a lot of those creators will also have like their own personal Patreons or blogs where you can download them without ads, but it's a good place to start. So basically Tumblr, Pinterest, these master post websites like We Want Mods and Patreon or The Sims Resource and CurseForge. Those are going to be your places to at least find creators who you like, and then from there you can go to their own Patreons or blogs and download more of their stuff. But if you're not really interested in certain creators, just scroll through, be like, oh, I like that, I'm going to download it, you know? So yeah, I will, like I said, link my own tumblrs in the description. I have a bunch of them. Like these two, I post CC finds. This one is specifically Maxis Match. This one is any kind. This one is where I've posted lick books in the past, but now this one I just is what I usually post on now. I've kind of more so abandoned this one. And then this one I used to be part of a group, but it kind of disbanded. But anyways, so these two, actually everything but the middle one, I have content on that shows CC that I have used. And then I have a Patreon as well, free of course, but there's paid options if you want, but obviously don't do that if you don't want, like if you don't want to or don't have the funds. I don't even know, yeah, I have like a general support for a low price, but I will occasionally post stuff like this on here, so you can download my sim and all the custom content that they are wearing. I haven't posted one in a while because I usually just do it if somebody expresses interest. So if I post a sim and somebody is like, I would love to download a sim, I want all their custom content, can you please post them? And I'll be like, yeah, of course, and I'll work on that right away, let them know when it's posted. So if that's ever something you guys want, just let me know. And I can also always work on just random sim dumps to post some of my random CC if that is something people would be interested in. But yeah, so same username as everything on there. And that's basically it. It's pretty simple, just the basic websites. Pinterest is really an easy one to get lost in, but do keep in mind with Pinterest that some of the stuff is unfortunately AI that you're going to find on the Sims, like on the Sims area of things, and then some of it might be for other Sims games or other like life sim games rather than just the Sims 4. So you do have to kind of like read and pay attention to what you're looking at. But yeah, I hope this was helpful, and if you guys need like have any more questions, just ask and I will answer. Thank you so much.